The Atlanta Braves franchise is facing a crisis. It's not just about one loss, it's a systematic wave of catastrophic injuries that is threatening to derail their entire season before opening day even arrives. Last year, the team struggled under the weight of major setbacks, losing critical pieces like Spencer Strider, Chris Sale, and Austin Riley for significant time. But the most terrifying development was the re-injury of their cornerstone, Ronald Acuna Jr., who suffered his second devastating ACL tear in his young career. This wasn't just a loss for the Braves, it was a gut punch to the sport. Acuna is transcendent, and seeing him go down again brought back horrible memories of 2021. But just when we thought the Braves had paid their price to the injury gods, a new, bizarre and brutal setback has hit the roster, opening up a hole so massive that the only solution seemingly involved risking the career of their most important player. We are talking, of course, about Ah-Seong Kim. The Braves recently invested a significant sum, signing Kim to a one-year, $20 million contract with hopes of luring him into a long-term deal through the 2026 season. Kim was intended to stabilize the infield, a crucial move to maintain depth and championship aspirations. Then, tragedy struck in the most mundane way imaginable. Kim slipped on ice while in South Korea. This wasn't a baseball collision. It was a freak accident that resulted in a torn tendon in his right middle finger, immediately requiring surgery and sidelining their major investment for the foreseeable future. A $20 million hole created by a misplaced step on some ice. Now, the roster flexibility vanished. The infield depth was gone. The question immediately arose. A truly desperate question. Could Ronald Acuna Jr. fill the gap? Acuna is an elite athlete, a former NL MVP, and one of the best base runners in the game. He has a career fielding percentage of .985, and his raw talent is undeniable. The speculation intensified when Acuna was seen taking infield reps earlier this month. The sight of him fielding grounders sparked rumors across the league. Were the Braves so desperate that they would move their prized outfielder to the high-demand, high-risk shortstop position? It seemed unthinkable, yet strategically tempting. Acuna at shortstop could mask the loss of Kim and keep the lineup potent. But this is where the Braves front office had to make the hardest, most pragmatic decision of the offseason. They had to weigh immediate need against career preservation. They had to choose between winning now and ensuring their franchise player makes it through the next decade. And now we have the official confirmation. MLB.com's Mark Bowman reported the final definitive word from the Braves organization. Absolutely not. The team has zero plans for Acuna to even toy with playing shortstop or any other infield position. This decision isn't based on capability. It's based purely on risk. In management, think about the recent history. Acuna has torn his ACL twice, placing him in an infield position, especially shortstop, which requires explosive, quick lateral movements and rapid changes of direction, significantly increases the likelihood of another devastating lower body injury. Every dive, every sudden pivot, every snap throw puts immense stress on his surgically repaired knees. The potential for a third ACL tear is a nightmare scenario that the Braves simply cannot afford to entertain. This decision is a calculated sacrifice. It confirms that the organization views Acuna's long-term health and stability as paramount, even if it means fielding a suboptimal infield lineup right now. Losing Acuna again for an extended stretch would not just derail their postseason attempt, it would set the franchise back years. This move says everything about the internal fear gripping the organization. They are snake-bitten by injuries, and they will not willingly tempt fate by moving their $340 million asset into a higher-risk role. While Acuna taking grounders might be standard practice for some outfielders during the off-season, the context of the Kim injury turned those reps into a national news story. The final verdict is clear. Acuna stays in the outfield, where the stress on his knees is minimized. The Braves will have to scramble to find shortstop coverage through trades, minor league call-ups, or free agency scraps. They took the path of caution, sacrificing an immediate tactical fix to safeguard their superstar's future. The implications for the rest of the NL East are massive. The Braves just showed the league where their ultimate priority lies, and it's not in a quick fix. It's in survival.